So we've got a new ape on the channel. He's down in the comments. Kenneth Cooper. Shout out to you, brother, because you came from Richie's channel, which, as you know by now, out of my mouth, it's Richie. It's not the Ape Father, because fuck him. He did not deserve that title. He gave it to himself. Kenneth Cooper, it's so cool to have you here on the channel and commenting in the comment section below, dude, because, brother, this is what this is all about. You know, fuck Richie and what he's doing. He's just spreading a bunch of hate, a bunch of FUD. The guy, in my opinion, contributes nothing, absolutely nothing to this community. He doesn't contribute TA, which, you know what, at the end of the day, like, TA is what it is. There's only so much TA you can do, and there's enough YouTubers doing TA, so it gets kind of old. Richie doesn't contribute that. He doesn't contribute any positivity, any hype, even though he likes to think. Just honestly, like, let's wrap this whole thing up. Just fuck Richie. So it's cool to have you here, Kenneth. On this channel, dude, we are going to spread positivity. We're going to spread knowledge. I'm going to share what I know with you, with the community. We're going to talk about ideas. We're going to become bigger and become better. We're going to have discussions like adults, like fucking mature adults. None of that drama, none of that bullshit on this channel. So Kenneth, it's super cool to have you here, man. Let's help you rise up, because that's what we should be doing. Let's not put each other down. Let's not call names, sling mud, sling shit, because that's literally what apes do. They fucking sling shit at each other. They fucking pick their butts and they sling their own shit at people. Even though, like, the whole ape analogy, I like it as far as the strength and punching power goes. I don't like it as far as the intelligence goes, because they are not that smart, sorry, and they just sling a bunch of shit at each other. So, Kenneth, super cool to have you here, brother. Let's rise up together. Let's educate you. Let's make you a better investor, so that whatever attendees you get from this movement, let's make that long-lasting. Let's make it sustainable. Let's make it generational. Hand it down. Hand it down to your family. There's a saying in the whole wealth creation, families that do generate wealth and hand it down. So like the DuPonts, like the Morgans, the Rockefellers, all these people, whether you like them or not, these people have handed down wealth from generation to generation to generation, because the saying goes, generation to generation in shirt sleeves or less. Because what most families do is they create wealth, they hand it to the next generation, and what does the next generation do? They just fuck it all up. They lose it all. It's gone. Poof, gone. Because what they didn't hand down was the knowledge, the expertise, and the experience to keep that wealth and sustain it. So that's what we're going to try to do here. We're going to try to share knowledge so that you can create generational wealth. You can create wealth for yourself and your family, but like I said, generational wealth that you can keep handing it down, so that the next generation is better off than you were and where you started from, and they can build off of that. Because the biggest problem right now for most people on Main Street, us average Joes, is they're starting from nothing. They are starting from, $1 million plus, 10 million, if they're lucky, $1 million portfolio. They're starting from nothing. So they have to create wealth for themselves, starting from scratch. And that's very hard to do. When you possess the knowledge and you know what you're doing to create wealth, and you're starting with millions, it's exponentially easier to create more wealth. But when you're starting from nothing and from zero, it's very hard to do. So we're going to do that on this channel, guys. We're going to spread some love, we're going to spread some positivity, and we're going to spread some knowledge so that you can grow wealth, and so you can pass it down to your family and your generation, so that they're better off than where you started, because they will thank you. It's so much easier to start from $1 million than to start from zero. As the saying goes, The hardest million to make is your first million. The next million is the easiest. Okay, peace.